Good morning, or shall we say good afternoon if you are in Thailand. However, if you're watching me from UK, then obviously you're probably still asleep. And I wanted to, I hope you guys can hear me. Maybe I'm a little closer. Oh, hold on 1 second, I need to organize myself. Yeah, I want to talk about my experience of Chiang Mai so far. I've been here 7 days. And I know it's probably not enough to form an opinion, but I can tell you the things that I've noticed, within my first week and how it compares to life in Phuket. Whoever just joined, hi. My hair is a little bit all over the place, but hey ho. Whoever is here, say hi. There's a chat on the right hand side. Okay, so first thing I absolutely love about Chiang Mai that there's actually pavements. So you can walk from point A to point B. As you know, in Phuket, it's almost impossible. Very rare you would find areas where you can easily, comfortably, in a safe manner, can walk from one point to another. In Chiang Mai, situation is very different. I think in the last 7 days, I've done so much walking. Number of reasons. Taxis are absolutely a nightmare. But again, Chiang Mai the whole Thailand celebrates important holidays. So, and I think Chiang Mai is known for this festival. So there are a lot of people here. Yeah, I think taxis for me has been a nightmare to book one. Constant cancellation, waiting around. Yeah, I found that quite frustrating. And I think the reason I also find it frustrating because in Phuket I have a car, so I don't rely on other people. If I want to go somewhere, I jump in a car and then I go. Whereas here, I'll give you an example. I visited two dancing studios, and from one of them, I had to walk back for like 35 minutes. Yeah, because there was just no taxis, and because it's also had quite a bit of rain, probably not as much as Phuket lately. Like today is a great day, there's no rain, not too hot. Temperature, actually, a lot of people have been asking me about the temperature, what the temperature is like. So I went to the mountains yesterday, and I would say it was about 25 degrees Celsius, which for me is perfect temperature. I think here on, not in the mountains, I still find it hot because I thought that the difference will be major compared to Phuket, but I don't know, I'm finding it as hot. Maybe less hot because obviously I do a lot more walking here, so and you get hot even walking in Latvia, or snow around. So okay, what's the third thing? Third thing, I have not met many Russians. It's almost unusual for me not to hear Russian speech. As you know, Phuket, you feel like you're in Russia, you're not in Thailand. You have restaurants, you have like so many businesses that are built by Russians, run by Russians. So in Chiang Mai, I don't have this feeling. And yesterday I was actually Googling to see if there's any Russian restaurants, and I think there was like one or something. So there you go. It's not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Shopping malls. There is Central, like in Phuket, there is Central. There's Central here. The choice is, I think, no, to be honest, I think they're pretty equal. Um, you have Zara, H&M, all the usual Mango, sport brands. The only thing is in this one they didn't have Victoria's Secret. I wanted to get something, and yeah, they didn't have it. People generally speak better English, in my point of view, local people, comparing to Phuket. Even though Phuket is much busier with tourists, I don't know why, but yeah, I find here, yeah, people speak really well. There are a lot of nice cafes, little restaurant, boutique coffee shops. Like, I love it. That I absolutely love. So many restaurants, so many like Japanese, Korean restaurants, um, nice cool bars if you enjoy a drink or two. Yeah, that's really, really nice. I know I'm in Starbucks now. The sad case. I just like the size, and it's a decaf as well. So I don't want to be walking around looking for a decaf coffee. I've been bad again. I've been drinking so much caffeine, so I need to cut again. It really affects my sleep, quality of my sleep. So yeah, what else would I say? Airport is amazing. It literally took me 30 seconds to get out. I know it was an internal flight because I was flying from Phuket. So easy, so quick, small, in and out. So I really enjoy that. I almost felt like I arrived on a private plane. You know, it was that quick. I was like, wow. Um, yeah, so that's I like. It's small, so to get from places, everything's like 15, 20 minutes everywhere on a bike. If you're getting like Grab, you know, all the major apps, the Thailand apps, you know, Grab and Bolt and InDriver, all wisely used here. So definitely keep them on your phone. Um, prices, prices varies. If you go into nice places, it's as expensive as Phuket. You know, like yeah. So anything that looks nice and is fancy, like my breakfast today was 250 baht, and that was breakfast. You know, for me, that's not cheap because I think a few people said to me, "Oh, Chiang Mai is so much cheaper." No, I disagree. Yeah, maybe accommodation is cheaper, but eating out, shopping, you know, okay, taxis are cheaper, but then the distance is not as long, so that's why it's cheaper. Um, what else? I was renting an apartment through Airbnb, and I felt that the service was excellent. Like the guy or the girl, I don't know who I was talking to, you know, allowed me to stay extra, to check out later. I have ironing board, like everything that I need in the apartment. Because last time I went to Vietnam, when I traveled in August, and I was staying in a hotel, I was like, I don't know. I think I prefer apartments because I end up spending a lot of time in a hotel. But the whole purpose of traveling is getting out there, walking around, checking things. But because the hotel was so nice, 5-star hotel, I was just like there, you know. So this time I was like, okay, I'm gonna make myself to go and explore more stuff because I'll just stay in the apartment. Yeah, so that's good. Um, There's an old town, which I really, really like, and then there's another area where I'm staying that begins with an N. I can't remember what it's called, but it's really, really nice, really quirky, like trendy, and yeah, right across the street. Oh, 7-Eleven is also here. Every every 2 minutes there's a 7-Eleven. Big C, you know, all the usual stores, Lotus. There's also, which I haven't seen in Phuket, there's a mini macro. So there's where I live next to my apartment. It was so funny when my friend were dropping me off. I was said to him, I was like, "Oh, I wish I can go and get some vegetables for my apartment for my macro or something." He was like, "Oh, no, no, no. There's only big ones available. You have to drive there." So I get out the car and I'm like, "Oh, there's a macro." So there's a mini macro, which I got like avocado and stuff like that for the apartments. But I'm mainly eating out whilst I'm here. Yes, I think when I return back to Phuket, I can go back to my cooking at home and, you know, being a bit more careful with what I eat and stuff. So yeah, so I think overall I really enjoy it. I think it's really, really nice. Would I move here and live here? No, I think and obviously I checked out two dancing studio, which is important for me. Yeah, I think I prefer dancing studios in Phuket. In general, there's more wellness and training and in Phuket. So I think for me, if I have to think where it would be best to live, to stay long term, um, Phuket means, yeah. But I do like Chiang Mai. So if you've never been here, hikes are amazing. I'm gonna go to do a little hike tomorrow. Not a little, actually, going to be a long hike because the weather meant to be good. There shouldn't be any rain. So yeah, I'm gonna post some stories on my Instagram to show you the views. I'm posting quite a bit actually on both of my accounts. Obviously, I have the Russian speaking account and the English speaking account. So if you are not following me, have a look at the description of the channel. I've got all the links there, so then you can easily locate me if you need daily updates. But yeah, no, I think that's a quick summary for you guys. If you're thinking about traveling here, for sure do. And if you are currently in Phuket and considering moving here, then there's some info for you. Hope you enjoyed it and see you later.